Well, guys, hello. Uh, we've survived another season, kind of almost like surviving New Year's Eve with a lot of relatives she didn't want to see but kind of had to. Someone did at least. Anyway, the point of this video, and we have a number of pages, is the rate of sigil drops for the current event, which is June 8th, 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Ghost, hit it.
So far we've come up with a variety of different things. The big one is that when we opened our 25, I had 25, he had 27 gold chests from last season. They were loaded with sigils, which will definitely be needed this season, since the lines of dragons are more expensive. PG did make one change when they first released the dragons. The Emerald Sphere was 4,500 sigils and had nothing in it. They've increased the cost to 5,000, but then they put back in the 25 gold chests, the speed ups, the egg tokens, and everything like that. So it's still 500 more expensive than last season, but at least it has some benefit besides the dragons. And we'll have another video about our impression of the dragons in this season. But go ahead, hon.
I was going to say, we had written down that this was Ghost and mine, right? She had 25 gold chests and I had 27. She did far better than I did. She had gotten a total of 1,475 sigils from 25 gold chests. I had gotten a total of 1,075. So conclusion, that you're averaging about 1,275 sigils per 25 chests. No, these are chests left over from the last season. So we kind of got like a healthy head start. You can pause any of these pages. I'm going to repeat it again for those who are enamored, disenchanted, I don't know, distracted, challenged. Yes, be that as it may. She'd gotten almost 1,500. I didn't quite get 1,100 from 27 chests towards getting the new dragons. Now I'm going to talk about the trends in sigil costs for divines in past 4 seasons. However, if you'd like to say something before that, you're welcome to do so.
No, okay.
Now? Okay. Again, this page I wrote vertically. Yes? Trends in sigil cost for divines in past 4 seasons. So season 1, which was Shade, Ebon, and Scar. Yes? It wound up costing you about 17k per dragon. Those were definitely good dragons. I never wound up getting Shade beyond Green Sphere, which I regretted, but Scar was definitely good with his spell flux. Season 2, which was Tengu, Tyrant, and Snowdrop, who still keeps on helping me to this day, and the composite dragon there was Algor. The previous one was Phasmos. I never had Phasmos. So that was 17k sigils per dragon. Now it's 22,175. That was season 2. Season 3 was Faye, Aster, and Sage. And that was 24,960. That's not counting the 4th branch of Abraxas, who was available for half price during the first 2 weeks and at full price thereafter. Now we have season 4, which is Canarius, Borgias, and who the fuck knows whom, right? And that's going to be 27,570. Guys, do you notice the pattern? 17,000s, 22,175, 24,960, and 27,570. You don't need to be a stock market, arithmetic, mathematic wizard to see the trends. The shit just... Okay? Yes. And the 4th branch is Drakius, half price for the first 2 weeks, full price after. Okay? So Emerald now versus last season is also 4,500 rubies versus 5,000. So yes, if you want to freeze the sheet, I don't want to block anybody's face, so I'm kind of putting it. Yes, I'm putting it in the. I got a lot of heat for this, guys. Yeah, more than superheated breath or dreadful raw. We have our dreadful hunter there on the side.
Yes.
Guys, the prices, don't kid yourself, the prices
Are going up.
yes, it's kind of like commensurate with real estate. Are you really getting anything better for it?
No.
Again, freeze this sheet. See it, my handwriting is not the best. Yeah, the prices are going up. And frankly, this season's dragons, yeah, I don't know.
We'll talk about them.
Yeah, we'll talk about them in another video. So the bottom line is, yes, this is the other sheet.
So, do you want me to talk about this sheet?
Yeah, sure. I'll flash it again.
So basically what it is, last season, if you went through the prize tree and you got to the 20th prize, you were usually getting about $17.50 in sigils. And now, if you go through the prize tree, it's $17.75. So they're being so generous. That's about 100 sigils, a month if there's 4 events a month. But with an increase in dragon cost, you're still going to be paying a lot more for the dragons. The other thing to note about this whole thing is that also the composite at the end of this season is going to be twice as much as Morphos.
Composite, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, I call them composite. That's the dragon you get from getting the other 3 dragons.
Mm-hmm.
They call them mythic, divine, yeah, we swap
Yeah.
places. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so this time that's going to be 2,000 sigils. Morphos was 1,000 sigils. So
2,810.
No. That's
Oh.
just for completing his branch. It doubled in price this year. And then on top of that, each of the emerald spheres are 500 sigils more expensive. If you think about it, if you get all of the branches and with all the increases and you complete it, it's going to cost you 10,430 sigils more for this year's dragons than it did for last year's. And that's not including the 4th branch that you don't need to get him.
Well, why are you doing you don't?
Well,
That's a separate matter.
That's a separate matter. But so that, as you can see, the costs of the dragons are getting more and more each season.
It is.
But they don't seem to be increasing the sigils along the prize route. And so far this season, they gave us a good boost from last season to this season for sigils. What do you think, hon?
No, I don't think I know. That for the first 2 weeks, they give you more sigils to get you hyped up. Then they grind your ass down. Then they offer the double sigil chests. And if you don't get them, they stomp your ass into the ground, into the sewer, below with the alligators and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Guidos in a half shell. Yeah, and then they just like draw it out of you like guts out of a zombie or a blood out of a corpse or money out of a whatever. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I know that.
Okay. The other thing we need to think about with the sigils are these dragons even worth it?
That's a good question.
And so we will have another video on that.
Yes, but before we finish this video, I was going to say that this is before 1750 sigil, right, for 20th prize. Now you have 1775. So it's really not a big boost. So you have a conclusion, right? You have about 1,000 sigils extra per event, monthly times 4. I'm sorry, 100 sigils extra. That's if you get the 20th prize. So it's 27,570 minus 24,009. It costs 2,810 sigils right out of 100. So the conclusion is the current divine dragons will cost you 2,000. Yeah, the current. Yeah. Lean forward. The current dragons will cost you 2,810 sigils more each. That's 8,430 each. Mm-hmm. Yes, each. 8,430 total each. just to get a chance to get the divine. Yes, just to get a chance to get the mythic divine, the composite dragon. That's the one you get from A, B, and C, D. Okay, so hence 10,430 extra sigils to get mythic now versus Morphos. Okay, so if you got Morphos, whatever the name of the current composite mythic divine from getting 1, 2, 3, it'll cost you almost 10,430 more. Yes, I wrote that. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little vocal here. I'm kind of emotional about this. Yes, it will cost you 10,430 more sigils more to get, yeah, the seasonal mythic divine. Yes, as of June 8th, 2017 versus last seasonal divine, right? Morphos. Conclusion. Yes, decide you for yourselves, if not by yourselves. Yes, comments below. Guys, the bottom line is, yes, like the cost of real estate, the cost of dragons is going up. Oh yeah, and that's if you get Abraxas' cousin, whatever the hell his name is. Drakius, yeah. So they will charge you the price that Drakius cost extra for the other dragons. That's if you get them in the first 2 weeks. Yeah. So make up your minds. Yeah. Dragons are a lot more expensive.
Yes, they are. Peace out, guys.
Peace out. Hopefully a little food for thought.